year. What's going on, everybody? We're back with another episode of From My Experience Podcast. This is Rob. I'm your host, and the other host of the show, Biffers, is in the house.
Hi guys.
Yo, we're gonna get right to it. We have not talked to y'all since giving thanks. Hope y'all had a
I
great
know.
Thanksgiving. Hope y'all have a great winter holiday season. My birthday is next week. Hey,
What's woods?
be 35. Oof.
Ooh, Biff.
Shut up. Um.
I turned 30.
Ooh.
I know, Biff.
Yeah, man. Time waits for no man and no woman.
Oh.
So, y'all, we just gonna get right into it. First of all, excuse me, I don't even know how to read our stats, but it says we have how many minutes of listen. Is that how many people listen to us?
1.9. No, I don't fucking know, Biff.
It says 1.9. So 1,900 minutes. I think that's the number of minutes that we were listening to. I don't fucking know.
Oh.
I just found out how to find it today. Like I was so mad because I found the rap for everyone else, but I was like, well, how do you look at your own shit? Then
Right.
I had to go claim the podcast because I didn't even claim it. So I'm like, y'all niggas just let me post it and don't have no one attached as the owner. So I claimed it and then it showed me that. So apparently I can look at stats, which I have to work through. So I'm still working through some of this podcast stuff, man. We still trying to work through it. But
That's a learning process.
yeah, thank you all for the continued support and things of that nature. But let's okay. I hate to even talk about this because we touch on this from time to time, but we got to talk about celebrities and their antics. And right now we're going to talk about Lizzo, which is well. First of all, let me not even start there. Rest in peace to Juice WRLD. I don't.
Oh.
I'm not the most familiar, but I will say that it is sad whenever a young or he just turned 21.
Yeah.
Like he's just getting started in life, man, and
Yeah.
I'm not gonna speculate. I've seen on the internet a couple different things, and I really hope they're not true. I just hope they're not true.
Man, if the one that I keep seeing in particular floating around, I
So
honestly hope it's
okay,
not
well,
true.
I'll just say it. So one I saw floating around was basically they had a lot of drugs on that plane, and he was
Mm-hmm.
trying to hide it from the feds, and he swallowed a bunch of pills. That's one thing that I've heard. And I think his bodyguards or somebody that was with him. Oh, what is going on? Actually got arrested. Um, so there's just a lot going on, man. But
Yeah, I'm like, there's no way y'all could be around a person and watch him do like nobody. One my thing is like you flush it, no, like or nobody could take the rap for you, or like, baby, you gotta realize it's jail. It's just some Percocets. Like you gonna get out. You famous. You gonna get out. You gonna get a slap on the wrist. Like I just really hope he did not take them pills trying to hide them from the feds. And I just honestly, it's just sad all the way around. It's just sad. I just feel bad.
yeah, I mean, logically, it doesn't even.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it like from what because I heard it was a lot of pills, and I'm just like,
That's what I'm saying. But like from the symptoms that they were giving or describing, it sounds like it was like an honest overdose. Like he wasn't foaming at the mouth; he was bleeding from the mouth. So
ah,
yeah, that's
so yeah. Yeah, and they found guns and codeine and syrup when they yeah.
it's
So
just it's a lot, y'all. Y'all be careful. I know it's fun to have like recreational drugs and stuff, and if you do, I'm not here to judge you,
I'm gonna
but I do
judge you.
ask that I ask that you be careful
I'm gonna judge you. Now
and
we
be mindful of what you do. It does, it affects you, but it can affect others around you as well. And if you feel like yours is getting out of control, please seek help.
I think it's very interesting when we look at what's going on with artists in the era of music. Like our era, Biff was like the crunk whoop your ass,
Right, that's what I'm
drug
saying. And
dealing,
like,
shooting music, which was still
I
bad because
know.
we lost people to that as well. And now, I didn't coin this, y'all. I've heard a lot of other rappers say it, which is true. This is like the drug user era. Like everyone's
Yeah,
talking about
yeah.
popping this. I mean, y'all can listen to the music, popping this, sipping this, and I'm just like,
Drinking this.
maybe that's
Yeah.
why it's not. Maybe that's why I'm not really attached to a lot of the newer artists, because it's like, nigga, that shit is not cool. Like, I guess, I mean, not
That
guess,
or
but
the fact that it's not relatable to us at this point in our time.
yeah.
I'm like, we didn't already had our drug use fund. Thank goodness our drug use fund was just
Wait a
liquor and
minute!
weed.
Don't Nick, don't say that about me. I'm.
Biff, you didn't try to smoke, like
I
you
mean,
ain't never tried
if you, yeah, I
marijuana.
mean, I've smoked weed
That's what
before, but
I'm saying. That's
that's
the extent. Like that's what I'm saying. If you
lightweight.
ask a majority of people our age, what's the hardest drug you've done? Weed is it.
Yeah, I didn't want to do
You know
anything
what I'm
else
saying?
because all
Yeah,
those drug
yeah, that's what I'm
campaigns when I was
saying.
a
Like,
kid, which need to come, definitely, they need to bring Dare back. When I was a kid, that I
for
thought that
what?
was real, and when I watched movies and see people shooting up and sniffing coke, I was like, that don't look attractive at all. So like, I've been turned off of drugs since I was a kid, man. I'm like, I don't need any more
Well,
bad
Biff, guess
habits.
what happened? Dare's not coming back because all the prices, drug prices, are white people.
Uh,
So it was drugs weren't cool when black people were doing it, but now that it's whites having the white people, it's the crisis. We can't do Dare, baby. We got to figure out how to deal with it.
nah, niggas need to bring Dare back and get it to these
All right.
kids.
But I'm just yeah,
So
that shit's just crazy. Like they just it's like it's glorified almost.
it is glorified, and it's crazy because like if you think about our era of the shoot 'em and drug selling music, it wasn't the best music, but they were coming from a place, and it's different. It's cool because when you really analyze the music, they were coming from a place of I'm hustling, I'm in the hood, I gotta do what I gotta do to get the fuck out, I
I
gotta
gotta
protect
eat
myself.
right.
And now these kids are just like, it's emotional and mental health. I'm depressed,
Yeah,
I'm sad, but
yeah.
I'm just like this. What is going on in your life that is making you depressed and sad? Like, what is
These fucking boomers have ruined us.
I? I'm just like,
Bill, like, okay, you
where is
don't make
our?
enough
What
money to
happened?
pay you don't have enough money to pay your goddamn rent. On top of that, you fucked around and had a kid. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to blame the kid and make the reason
Yeah,
why you're not doing well, so you still just go and struggle along. Again, you're not getting paid enough. They want twice as much you get. It's ridiculous. It's too much.
it's
On top of
just
like
yeah.
student loan debt, on top of this, like you just can't even adult in peace. It's like as soon as you turn 18, they expect you to make like adult decisions. Like I still don't understand, which I wish I would have, thought about or had my mom to talk to me about it when I got older. Making like a life choice about what you want to do for the rest of your life at 17, 18 years old. Are you serious?
You're
Did
not
you really
ready.
think about that shit right? You have to
Nobody's
really
ready for
sit
that.
there and solidly think about shit like that. Making a huge life choice at 17, oh, I want to be a doctor, oh, I want to be a lawyer, and then it's an expensive choice.
And that's why I think when I become a parent, one of the things I think is extremely important is exposure. I'm going to expose my kid to a lot of different career fields and feed their interests and put them in whatever activities I can put them in so they can know or have an idea of, hey, I like this, hey, I don't like that type deal. There's no right or wrong, I don't think, because you're not going to know until you know. Shit. So but yeah, I think exposure is a big thing. But to anyone out there that's listening that may be a younger listener, um, just be careful of what you take in. Like, yeah, the music of my era definitely influenced me. You know what I'm saying? I had a little bit of a rough exterior, and I fed into some of the music, but not to a full extent. I listened to specific artists who were eloquent in their explanations of what they were doing and why they were doing it. So I was always cool and laid back, but it was like, yo, you fuck with me, I got something for you. I wasn't out causing and starting trouble. And I must admit that music did influence some of my behavior, but it never controlled my life. It never took over my life. It never took me to a point to where I did something to myself or someone else because I heard it in a song and thought I should do that, because I still had to think for myself and know and understand that this person that's rapping to me has millions and millions of dollars. He's not walking down the block with an AK-47 shooting niggas. That nigga went to the studio. That nigga went to the studio and recorded and went back to his penthouse suite and did whatever. So you have to understand that like that was their past and they were doing what they had to do in that position. Um, and I know that a lot of current artists, since they're so young, they may be speaking from a place of where they are now. But I'm like, yo, y'all need to seriously get some help. I know it's a lot of pressure and crazy to be super duper famous and have a ton of money when you're 21. I can't even tell
All
you how
right.
stupid I was when I was 21. I was
All
just
right.
stupid. So I couldn't even imagine the pressure that comes with that. But there's so many resources and so many conversations about talking to someone and getting help for these things that you have the means and the resources to do it, so do it. Because the problem before was we just had to tough the shit out because no one talked about it. There weren't a bunch of therapists. It wasn't the thing to do. It's like, nigga, just work, be a man, work through it. You had to
Yeah.
fight through it. I wish I would have had some aid or some assistance, but y'all have that. Y'all need to take advantage of it, man. Stop getting addicted to these drugs and these pills. Like, take a fucking vacation, pick up a new hobby, do something different besides destroying your body, man. Like, that
Well,
shit is
Biff, I'm
crazy.
not Biff. I can't say it's a whole lot easier said than done. Now, I can't sit
I
here and
mean, if
judge
I'm a million,
somebody
I'm talking
because
about from them.
I'm a user, well, recreational user myself, and I have used it in moments of coping. But you are right. If you do feel like I said, if you feel like it's getting out of control, if your habit has, it's no longer coping, it's like an addiction.
I'm talking
Think
about the artists who've made it. Like, if I got millions and millions of dollars, and someone like you and me, it's harder. We still got to go to work. We got to pay. Like, we got to pay for it. But if I'm a millionaire and I'm dealing with these things, ain't no way I'm not gonna have an in-house doctor or something. Like, I gotta have the right people and have the right people around you or something. It's like when you're in that position, I would have to sit and say, well, damn, I have so much. What can I do about it? Like, it's different for people like
yeah.
you and me is what I'm saying. So I mean, I
Well,
get, we go through what we go through, but it's sad to see that, man. I mean, especially under his circumstances, like, you had a bunch of, allegedly, from what I just read from the Chicago Tribune, you had a bunch of shit with you shouldn't have had in the first place.
that it's the people around
Yeah, it's the
you,
people
and it's
around
just
you.
like, bro, y'all being negligent as fuck on his money. And even if it was up to him, you so scared because you just want the check coming in. You living the life. You finally seeing the good life and stuff. You so scared that somebody gonna cancel it or take it away from you. You letting them make badass choices. That and come on,
But
man.
the other thing that fucks me up is we have seen more than enough examples of this to know better. We have seen niggas is
Bill,
gonna get caught. Like,
Bill.
that's the thing that gets me. There's so many of these stories in hip hop news. It's like, how, like, what that,
He's the third one this year, ain't it?
yeah, like, not even the death, just the niggas doing dumb stuff and putting themselves in dumbass situations. You have seen it so much. It's like, why would you do that?
Right.
You've seen other niggas do this enough to know this ain't new. You've seen other niggas get caught with drugs. You hear
Nigga,
the
if you
old heads.
flown
Oh,
enough to know not to take
yes,
no guns and shit to the airport, like
yes. Like, you have, like, some of this shit is just like, come on, bro. And I'm not blaming him
that's what I'm
because,
saying. Like the people around him are also negligent. Even if
yeah,
it,
yeah, you
even if
gotta
he was
know.
at fault, it's still people around him that's just as negligent as he was. Like, damn, y'all use some
When
sense.
I get
Like
to a point where I feel
he's
like I need to have a bunch of guns on me, that means I need to hire security, or I need to
right, and it's
go
not
get a
like Juice
licensed
WRLD was
firearm.
like some beefing ass nigga. So what do
Yo,
you need all this shit for?
man,
That's what I'm
listen.
trying to figure out. Like, if you was Takashi or some shit out here running around talking, shit, some of my niggas ain't gonna do this, that, and the fourth. I understand, but you sit here singing about mental health. What the hell you need guns for? Who you shooting at?
So listen, this is from the Chicago Tribune.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so it said he went into cardiac arrest as police and federal agents were searching his and his entourage's luggage for guns and drugs at a private hangar at Midway Airport over the weekend, according to law enforcement sources. The rapper's girlfriend, asked by police if he had any medical issues or had ingested any drugs, replied that he takes Percocet, a painkiller, and has a drug problem. The search turned up 41 vacuum sealed bags of marijuana, 6 bottles of prescription codeine cough syrup, 2 9mm, a 40 caliber, a high capacity ammunition magazine, and metal piercing bullets, according to the sources. 2 men identified by police as working security for him were charged with misdemeanor offense for illegally possessing the guns and ammunition.
And I know they didn't blame all the drugs on that boy.
Yeah, they didn't. They're not saying right now. It's just
I bet you that's what they're gonna do, Biff, because that's how the fuck you gonna get off dead man can't defend himself.
Yeah.
That's the fuck crazy.
Like,
Bruh,
why do you
what do
have?
you need that much weed for?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
All you have to do is be like, Toronto, I'm in your city, where the tree at? And your shit's gonna blow. Your Juice WRLD is not like you don't know other celebrities. I'm in LA. What's the spot? Like,
yeah.
bruh, Atlanta. You from Atlanta? Like, I just,
I don't.
it
So,
blows my mind, Biff. It blows my mind, bro. You have all the access and resources in this world, and you still choose to do stupid shit like that.
so, Long was one of the men. One of the guys working police said he was carrying two 9mm pistols in his magazine. A third gun was found in a camera case containing personal effects belonging to Christopher Long, but he denied the gun was his. Later, Long was charged with unlawful possession of a firearm and misdemeanor. Dean was also charged with a misdemeanor for carrying concealed firearm at an airport and possessing a high-capacity magazine and metal-piercing bullets. Police say Dean had a permit to carry the gun in Illinois, but weapons are banned from airports. Airports. What did I just say? Poits. Um, they have not mentioned the drugs
I tell you,
anymore,
Biff, because they're putting the drugs on the body.
but
Because there's no way you can disprove that.
that's sad, man. I
It
hate
is.
that.
It is.
I hate that someone that's 21 years old,
It's dead.
is
Following
dead.
behind, crazy behind us.
That of all things, man, like of all things, of always, if it if it's true, we still don't know if he had a medical condition or if he ingested the drugs trying to hide them. It doesn't seem like he was trying to ingest the drugs, trying to hide them because there were so many. Nigga, you was gonna get caught anyway. Which so that doesn't really
Yeah.
make sense to me. 41 vacuum bags of weed, my nigga. Swallowing pills is not gonna help you. You're caught. Like if they search, nigga, they're gonna
Yeah.
find that shit, y'all. There's nothing you could do. So some people are spreading the rumor saying he swallowed a bunch of pills. I would hope that's not true because it doesn't make sense. Um,
Yeah.
so rest in peace to Juice WRLD, man. We're gonna move on to the next topic. Still on hip hop, Lizzo. So
Uh,
I know
can I
nothing.
can I intro this?
Okay.
Okay, y'all. Let me go ahead and preface this shit by saying I am not fat shaming, body shaming. I am not demeaning another black woman. If anybody, I'm a very proud and staunch supporter of Lizzo. But let's just get into this shit. Shotty wore some assless chaps, basically, to the Laker game. And that shit got everybody in an uproar. You got the half saying we trying to body shame her. We just mad because she's a confident big girl. Then we got another half saying nobody trying to body shame her. That shit was just tacky and tasteless. It's all over the place. But where my opinion lies, like I said, I love Lizzo, but I just thought it was tacky. Regardless
Yeah.
of just regardless, first of all, you're at a public sponsored event and you're at a Lakers game. That's not the place for some assless chaps. And don't sit here and say, "Oh, there's been other celebrities." Name them that's more assless chaps there, especially the ones they like to name drop: Rihanna, Megan Thee Stallion,
That to me,
Drea.
I think that
And
that's
most of the
really
time
fucked up.
when most of the time when they're showing skin, they're at work.
Yeah,
They're
music
performing.
video, right?
Right. They're not at the basketball game. If you Google Meg Thee Stallion at basketball games, or if you Google Dre at football games, they're close. They look good, classy. Like, don't try to tell me this shit was just tacky. I'm sorry, tacky is tacky. It doesn't have nothing to do with her weight. She can be a big girl and she can wear some fly ass shit. She's had some fly ass clothes, some fly ass outfits. Like, I would give her credit. But I'm not gonna give her no credit with no shit like that. It was just tacky, period. I'm sorry. I just not team Lizzo on this one. I can't handle it.
So okay, I know nothing about Lizzo. She sings, right?
Yeah.
So the way you said it. So you're a singer. You have a singing career. I know she had a really big performance earlier in the year. Known for some of her outfits and antics. I saw a picture floating around on Instagram that was allegedly her butt cheeks, which that wasn't cool. And then this came out. So Cause and I wasn't looking for it. Like my Facebook was blowing up with people saying they're tired of her. I'm like, okay. And then when I saw the clip, you know, this is a double-edged sword. Yes, there's freedom of speech and freedom of expression, and you can do what you want. And we're in this generation of embracing you and being you. But I don't give a fuck who you are. When you have influence, shit is different for you. I'm sorry, it's different. I don't know a single influencer who hasn't made some types of changes or adjustments because of the influence that they have and the impact that they have. Rappers, all of them, eventually the mugs curve. Look at Jay-Z. Look at Nas. Look at the Locks. Like so many of these artists, when they come in, and this the other thing, she's young. I don't know how old she is, but I'm pretty sure she's super young. Um, when you come into your own and you have this influence, I believe you have a greater responsibility, man. Like that's a public event. Kids are there, and you are a black woman. I don't care about your size, your weight, or whatever. We all know that black people are under attack in this country, and people have preconceived notions and stereotypes about us, and that type of behavior perpetuates it. When you're on a pedestal where hundreds of thousands or possibly millions of people are watching you, you're representative of yourself and your culture, whether you want to be or not. That's just the way it is. And yes, you have the freedom to choose what you want to do with that. Cool. But you also got to live with what comes along with it. So now, you saying, and, she posted a response video, which was nothing but a big contradiction to me because you saying, oh, my feelings aren't hurt. Negativity doesn't bother me. If it doesn't bother you and it has no place in your life, why are you responding? Like if something
And
doesn't bother you,
that's
it
what
doesn't,
killed me. Yeah, for her to
then
say
you
I'm
you
so
ignore
like
it.
unbothered and shit, right? But then you come out and post the IG video, baby girl, you are bothered. Just say, okay, y'all, I took this L. I shouldn't have worn no assless chaps.
And don't
Everybody had their little fashion blunders. Everybody don't make the best decision. But I hate when they all try to make it seem like like
and don't throw the other black women under the bus. Don't do that. Don't
right.
don't
Don't
name
try
drop
to
other
say
celebrities who've done things because I'm pretty sure there's other celebrities who've done things and people have said things and you're trying to make it about your weight.
right. And
No,
I'm
like I
saying
don't want to see that. If I'm watching a Lakers game, I want to see the Lakers play. I don't want to see anybody's ass. Like I'm here to see the game. If I want to look at ass, I'll go on Pornhub or whatever. I know where to go find ass, or I go on IG where I can find ass. Like I don't. That's not what I want to see, and I don't think that's a very good representation. And the other thing is, granted, you are up and coming star, so you need business opportunities to keep your career going. Any and everybody in music will tell you, yo, the money's not in the music, it's from the opportunities that come from doing the music. And everyone's not willing to wheel and deal with every personality type. An exception to the rule is Cardi B with her background and her craziness, but people love her so much because she's so down to earth
but
and
no,
honest.
that's no, but
But
because
listen,
Cardi's authentic, that's
that's what I'm
part of her
saying. That
personality.
that's who she is, and her background matches it. When you look at, she was a stripper, she hustled, she had to do what she had to do. It's like no wonder you act like that. Look at where you came from. So it's like I can't really be mad at you. Like look at how you came through and came to be this. So a lot of brands look at that and say, "Cash cow, let's do that." And I feel like whenever that happens, it births others who feel like, well, if they can do it, I can do it too. That's not necessarily the case. Some people are just the exception to the rule, and they are an anomaly that make it and
Yeah.
squeeze through. But I'm pretty sure we're not looking. The world's not looking for 10, 15, 20 Cardi B's. Nobody,
Right. But my
it's
whole
too
thing
much.
is people are taking this like they're making their opinion and it's supposed to be fact. I think it was tacky. I didn't like
Yeah,
it. That doesn't mean that I'm body shaming her. That doesn't mean
yeah,
that I'm calling her a fat ass. That doesn't mean that I think any less of her. I just thought it was tacky.
I agree.
You can't win them all sometimes. That's it. Okay. Everybody, like I said, everybody has a little fashion blunders. Even the best dress have had some questionable. Girl, what the hell are you wearing? Like, so I
Yeah.
mean, it comes to the best, and I hate people like they're just picking on her because she's fat. No, we pick on
No.
everybody, especially the black community.
This is the
It don't
second
matter
time
who
we
you
see your
are.
ass, man. Like, what's going
I'm
on?
telling you, like you talk about when I talk about Drea. When Drea put up that non-cooked ass food, do you know she got fried? That girl left social media for some time. And when we found out she left her little boy at the damn house, do you know we fried her ass too? It don't matter who you are,
Yeah,
what you look like. We gonna talk about you.
that's part of being on that pedestal, man. Look at like Ti, like everyone has fallen victim. Nas,
Right.
everybody has fallen victim to being a
Hell, when
celebrity.
Jay-Z got beat the fuck up on the elevator, that shit
Yo,
ran
when
forever. The joke still goes on about him getting beat the fuck up. So
yo,
don't try to say we pointing you out because you black and fat. We pointing you out because that shit was funny.
he's a billionaire, but nothing's funnier than that meme with him and yeah, him be outside the elevator. And he like low key pressing the button and talk about when you see Solange trying to get into to the elevator before the doors close. Yo, that shit is funny. Or him on the jet ski with the helmet on. Jay said, "Y'all not about to get me out here in these streets." But if you are a celebrity and you happen to be listening to this, with great Uncle Ben said it from Spider-Man. With great power comes great responsibility, man. Be a bit more responsible with your platform. We not even big like that, you know what I'm saying? But and yes, we speak raw and uncut, but this is a show for kids. I mean, not for kids. Jeez, this is a
Damn,
show
Bill.
for my bad. This is a show for adults. We cater to adults. And even to a
Right.
certain extent, there's certain topics I won't even let people touch because I'm like, that's too controversial. We're not trying to go too far left. You know what I'm saying? So,
Alex.
oh wait, he
Alex is
wanted to be
good for
on too. He never hit me up. But yeah, that he'd be all right. But yeah, so I just think, just not just Lizzo, but any and all celebrities who are out here doing some of these dumb antics, man. Y'all gotta relax. You're under a microscope. You're under a microscope now, and you're open to everyone's opinion. You taking everyone's money and everyone's likes and everyone's attention, so you're gonna get these opinions too. That
Hello.
money ain't free. That money is
Hello.
not free. So I'll leave that at that. But if you got anything else to add,
Nah, she'll live. It ain't the end of the world. Oh well, girl. We done seen your bare ass more than one time. You got a long ass crack. That's about it. Like,
yo, you gotta.
Bill, she do got a long ass crack. She got long ass. She got long ass.
I didn't look at it that much to get all those details. I
Bill, she
was.
posts her ass like every other day.
I don't.
She is very, very body positive,
I
which
don't
is
follow
really
her.
dope.
I
She
don't
got long
follow her.
crack though.
You know, and it's funny when you talk about a larger woman. It makes me think of Monique and how she used to always love herself and say how fabulous and beautiful she was, and didn't have to show any skin to do it.
Yeah,
All right.
she's still beautiful.
Exactly. She done lost weight now. She be trying to call herself big. I'm like, Monique, you low key skinny. All right.
She,
So Biff also said, there's two more topics. We're gonna talk about the Mike Vick thing last, but Arby's took over Buffalo Wild Wings. We laugh, but that's a big move.
y'all, do y'all know Arby's is worth $1.7 billion?
Arby's food is good though. I didn't know they
Ain't
were worth.
nobody eating Arby's like that, Biff. I wonder what the fuck they
Somebody
doing to
is if
bring
they
in
got
that
that.
damn
I don't
revenue.
know. I'm about to.
I'm
See how
telling
much.
you, $1.7 billion.
I'm about to see how much their stock is worth right now. Oh shit, they're not even under Arby's. That's interesting.
Yeah,
I'm a damn.
I told you, Biff.
No, I'm looking at Domino's, $285
Oh,
a share. Shit. Yo, that's
I told you.
high.
Y'all better get them right. Y'all better get on them food places, man.
Oh
I know
my
that was just really
god.
random. I know I threw that out there, so Biff. That was really random, but I just thought everybody should know that Arby's is really
Shit.
out here, nigga. Arby's
Domino's
is
costs
really out
more
here.
than Domino's costs more than McDonald's.
McDonald's.
McDonald's
They
almost
still going.
200.
They still. Oh, he's had to see. You dummy.
What
You
the hell?
still getting pulled over?
Who got put? What are you talking about?
A nigga had his lights off, and then the cops threw the lights on his ass, and then he tried to turn them on. I guess thinking the cops was gonna turn his lights off, but you
Nah,
got caught now, dummy.
it's dark. Turn your lights on. That just
Yeah.
brings me to something. Like Biff said, that brought up something to me though. Like, yo, as we get older, y'all start investing your money in stocks. Like, Just
Well, no,
watch.
Beth. You know what? I read a thread on Twitter the other day. Is it really investing or is it gambling?
It's both. Um, it's a little bit of both. It's not as bad as gambling, I don't think, because I put in like $100 and I went up to like 138 and I just let it sit and now it's like at $78. But I don't miss it because I did it so long ago. But it just sits and it ebbs and it flows. But I think there's a pattern to it. If you watch it, looking at certain
Wait,
mergers and
wait,
things of that
what?
nature.
What? It's up there.
What in the world? Biff is
Oh,
in
he's
the.
like, sorry, Beth. He was trying. It's really dark, and we're trying to get back to where my mom that parked the car.
Are you on the block? What was that noise?
We was trying not to crash in the middle of a road.
Oh, okay. Biff is still
Sorry.
alive. But if you're gonna invest in stocks, I'm not the person to talk to about that. All I do is one piece of advice that I've heard from a lot of people is invest in the companies that you use every day around your house and just pay attention to what's going on because you could catch a nice little flip. But hopefully that merger they do some rebranding with Buffalo Wild Wings because yeah.
Put some more sauce on them damn wings.
It, I like regular Wild Wings way better, way
Yeah.
better. Even though I don't have one up here. And hopefully their customer service and the racism stuff that we've been seeing, which I believe are anomalies, hope that fades as well. Like Arby's,
I
get
don't
them
know,
boys
Beth. It
right.
happened right here in goddamn Columbia.
Oh sheesh.
Right. So I don't know. But there's also South Carolina too, so that's not
Yeah,
exactly an anomaly here.
you can't escape it, man. You can't
Yeah.
escape it. You would think that people would
But
just realize that it's a moot point. Like just get rid of that shit, man. But people gonna people. So let's go ahead and get on to the last topic. We're not a financial analyst here. Yeah, I know. There's people's like, damn, y'all talked about that shit for 2 minutes. Shut up. Mike Vick. Biff, do you want to do this one?
you can start the intro, Beth. I'm about to switch cars.
Biff switching cars. So what are you listening to? 3 6 Mafia? Uh
You are correct. We are Project Pat fans in this
wow.
car. You are correct, Bill.
So
All
there's a
right.
petition. There's a petition to stop Michael Vick from being a Legends captain at the 2020 Pro Bowl. I have no idea what that means. Basically, for those of you who know nothing about, let me see. Let me see what the hell this means. Calling for Mike Vick as a Pro Bowl captain. Um, wow. So he was supposed to be an honorary captain of the Pro Bowl team. And people are signing a petition to not have him do that. It looks like the main cause was from I don't remember how long ago this was, but he was arrested for being tied to illegal dog fighting.
Yeah,
I
I think
forgot
he
how
was
long
like
ago
the
it
host of
was.
the ring. It was on his properties or some shit like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Like it was in 2000. What the few motherfuckers in 2007, bruh.
Bill, I'm trying to
Um,
tell you,
damn,
like,
I didn't realize it was that long ago. That's a long time.
yeah,
Like,
man that been in jail and came back, played, retired.
right. So this guy has been back. He served his time. Like that's the
Yeah.
thing. Like
They gave this man red
typically,
deal time over this shit. They be letting people walk with it every day
right.
because these
Typically,
people made
exactly.
the damn show out of this shit.
Right. So they're signing that because they feel a way. And someone made a very important post. They said, y'all feel like this about Michael Vick, but look at these motherfuckers. And there's a bunch of hunters of the
That nigga
of the
Jimmy John like killing wild animals for fun. Like
yeah. Yeah, they just
I'm
showed a
I'm
bunch of
sitting here trying to
people
figure it out.
kill
Right,
yeah.
it's a double standard. But then I just seen
Yep.
the article not too long ago. It's like America don't forgive a black man.
They don't. They don't.
Now y'all sit here and scream all day. Do your time. Once you do your time, you go back and integrate into society. Be something worth society. That man did his time. That man worked for advocacy groups for animal care. That man got them donates money to all these animal people. His daughter couldn't even get a damn dog if she wanted to, because I'm pretty sure she'd be harassed if she fucking tried.
Yeah.
But y'all still, he needs to. So every time I ask him what else needs to be done, there's never an answer, Bill.
Yeah.
Just say that shit is racial, and that's implicit racial bias.
Yeah.
Just say you just mad a black man came back. You just mad a black man ain't stayed down once you try to put him down.
You
That's
mad?
your issue,
You mad because he changed his mindset and changed his ways, which is
right?
that's the goal. Like that's what you're supposed to do. When you make a mistake, you're supposed to change your ways and come back better and do things the right way, and that's what he's doing.
Right, and
Um,
they're mad because he wasn't one of them ones that just fell off the face of the earth after he went to jail.
yep, nope. He was like, nah, I'm still gonna
No,
be around. But there's
right, and
murderers, there's rapists in the NFL. Like,
Bev,
yeah,
homophobics, racist, everything else you
yeah.
want to call in damn NFL, and y'all ain't got a problem, ain't said a damn word.
And here's the thing: fuck the NFL. There's some of them people that signed that petition. Your homeboy probably did some worse shit. You've probably done some of the worst shit.
I'm
Some
trying
people
to
in the
tell
same building
you.
that you work in now, but you wouldn't keep that energy with them. You wouldn't say shit. But
That's
because you
why
can
it,
sign a
it
piece
just
of
pisses
paper on
me
the
off.
internet, you know,
That's why, like,
yeah,
I'm in a bunch of like doggy groups because I like love the animals and shit. And
yeah.
they sitting there keep posting their petitions and shit, and I'm just be trolling them. I'm like, there was one, some nigga, I don't even know, I don't call that man a nigga. Some dude, some guy from like the Seahawks or something was like, I don't know, it had something to do with the dogs, like doing the animal, had an animal shelter, or donate to the animal shelter or something. And they was like, well, how come we should use this guy to coach the Pro Bowl instead of Michael Vick? And I was like, well, that nigga ain't got no 99 rating on man, so
I'm
no.
hanging up. He wasn't the chosen one, guys. Like,
Right.
what do we do? Yeah,
Fuck
that's
out of
the
here.
other thing.
The closest thing to him is my little boo thing. That's up in what, Baltimore now. So
I'm hanging up.
that's
Uh,
that's it. Like
yeah.
I'm over it, y'all. Just say just be honest with yourself. You just mad because the black man just didn't want to fall down. That's it. Because there's absolutely no reason to be mad at him. He paid his debts. That's what you wanted. He paid his debts back to society. He even did beyond. He even went beyond that.
Yeah.
And you still mad. And he ain't even playing. He just coaching. Y'all some hating ass. That's some
And
hating ass shit.
here's my other thing, man. Like, who are y'all? Like, are you perfect? Like, I understand being upset
Ooh,
and being angry with someone and being upset and angry over something that someone did. And yes, you heal in your own time in your own way. But god damn, Bo, 2007.
bro. 12 years later, you still mad,
And he got
bro. There's
caught. He
and
got
he ain't
caught in trouble. Paid the price. Lost the opportunity to be in the NFL for like he paid. He was one of the rare few athletes, big athletes. Usually the big athletes get off. Usually they get
right,
off and get a slap on the wrist. He got like dragged, super duper dragged, and he was like almost like he was like at the peak of his career.
right, right,
You
right,
know what I'm saying? Like
right.
he lost a lot more than people would ever realize. And it's like, what you did was fucked up, yeah, but I'm not gonna hold it against you forever. Cause I'm
Ever.
not perfect. Some of the people
The
that
point
signed
is
that
to grow and
petition cheating
learn
on their
from it.
husband or wife right now.
I'm telling
Like
you.
that's what
Nigga
kind of
ain't the
people we
man
are.
probably ain't even looked at a damn dog. And y'all still trying to get him out of there. Like, he don't want to do nothing but stand on the field with a mic in his face. Like what is that doing to you? How is that affecting you?
So, the severity of it and all that good stuff. I mean,
You
there's
know
just
what,
so
Biff?
many
It just goes
layers.
to show in America that animal's life is valued more than a black person's life.
Yeah, I believe that. I
Yeah.
believe that. Yeah.
It's never an issue until a
Certain
dog's life is
certain
lost or
animals
something.
or a dog, you can't fuck with dogs, bro.
Yeah.
Can't fuck with dogs. You kill the fuck out of a deer though, but a dog,
Yeah.
But y'all feel the way y'all want to feel, man. You're entitled to your thoughts, feelings, and
I mean, that's
opinions. But
cool.
it's
And I'm
just
also
like,
going to be one of
damn.
them people that's going to troll you because that man done did what he needs to do. So y'all can kiss my ass. And it don't matter whether he was black, white, or whomever. If it had been somebody white, because I have a very close family member that's incarcerated. I'm all about that fairness. You did your time. You did your crime. You did your time. All right, that's it.
Yeah, it's like what
Just
more?
like your ass get put in time out when you a toddler from doing some shit you ain't had no
And
business do. You
here's
do the
the other
crime, you
thing.
do the time.
And here's the other thing. That people don't think about. These are human beings. We have the luxury of being able to hide behind a computer or go through our everyday lives and fuck up, and damn near nobody ever knows about it. Imagine if
Yeah.
your fuck up is spread across the entire country and your face and all your
World.
business is spread across the entire country or world. Like,
Right.
how would you feel? You know what I'm saying? You would want someone to
Right.
be like, well, goddamn, ease up off me, especially if you got
Right.
caught and you paid for it, and then you try to move. All you're trying to do is move forward with your life, do better with your life, and people will not let you. It's not
And to be
fair.
honest, that man has been moving so gracefully since he's been once he was done with his incarceration.
Yeah.
Like it could have been a million times. He could have snapped and be like, "Damn, you like you said, get off my nuts. Damn, I done did what I need to do. What more do you want?" So I mean, kudos to Michael Vick. He's still one of my favorite NFL players of all time. He's one of the few reasons I even enjoy football. So I'm going to defend my man's honor. What he did was wrong, but he paid, he paid the price and did what he needed to do, and he bounced back.
Yep.
So, and also kudos to everybody that did give up on him, especially like Tony. What's it, Tony Dungy? I think is
Okay.
that his last name? The
Yeah.
Indianapolis coach. Yeah, that didn't give up on him. That was a mentor. That was like vouching for him to get back in the NFL. Like stuff like that. People that didn't give up on him because they know it was just an honest mistake. Like that stuff I love to see. So the more I see that, the more I'm gonna fight against the people that want negative to happen to them.
Yeah.
So go Mike Vick.
So, in closing, ladies and gentlemen, couple things. Number one, thank you for listening. Thank you for the support this year. Keep it going. The year is not over. You can hit us up FME underscore podcast on Instagram, From My Experience Podcast on Facebook, and From My Experience Podcast at gmail.com. All the other links and shit will be in the description. Couple of announcements for you all, and Biff don't even know this shit. I have been talking to a friend who builds websites, and we'll probably have our website. My goal is March. By March of next year, we'll have a website where we can put blog posts and a bit more intimate details about some of the things that we talk about, and we can kind of carry the conversation off of Facebook and onto our own
Ooh.
platform where we have more control. We're also probably going to have a little bit of merch. I'm looking at a couple of different vendors.
Ooh.
So we're going to look at a little bit of merch and things of that nature to get y'all some From My Experience Podcast merch. And we did not do, and we're not going to do a holiday giveaway because my bae comes first and my family comes first, and I ain't got no money for y'all. So
I'm telling you, Biff, like it's been a doozy this motherfucking year, and thank goodness,
yeah, it has.
I'm coming into a little bit of change, thank goodness. But still,
Good.
that's like you said, I'm catching up on shit because I have been sick, so I'm
Yeah.
catching back up on shit, and I'm trying to be responsible because I ain't even gonna lie, I wanted to ball out for the season, but I'm like, yo, let me just go ahead and catch back up, and
Yeah,
then I'm
relax
also
and
trying to move too, so.
yeah, gotta relax and
I
same
know,
here, man. I can't even really
adulting,
get.
man. Like, don't
Who
you
you
hate when
telling?
you like looking at that money? You like, I could do so much
Man,
with
this was me three
it, and it's
years
just like,
ago. I'd have got
eh,
that Xbox Elite controller, the new one that came out, but I was like, there's a lot more I can do with $200, and I think I'm gonna do that instead. I'm gonna just be patient and
yeah.
wait. So, moral of the story, guys, in your experience of the evening, number one, be responsible with your power and your influence, no matter how big your platform is. Somebody's watching, someone's listening. So think about who you're catering to, thinking about who your audience is, and thinking about who you're affecting with what you say and what you do. And also remember that forgiveness is very big and very important. No one is perfect. No one is above fault. And any one of us can fall at a moment's notice just by even being in the wrong place at the wrong time. So don't be so judgmental, so hard on other people, especially once they've made their mistake, they've apologized, and they've done what they need to do to make up for it and serve their time and pay the price and suffer the consequences. Like, what more do you want? So that's it for me. Thank you all for listening. We will be back again next week. My birthday's next week. I'm not really doing much for my
Whoops,
birthday
whoops.
unless my bae comes down and does something this coming weekend. I don't know. We'll
Are
see.
you hand
But
dropping?
no, we talk about it. I'm not a big birthday person.
Chocolate, hit my man
Oh
up.
my god. Everyone knows I'm not a big birthday person because my birthday you know,
It's
it's so
around
close to
Christmas.
Christmas, I can't really
Did
fuck
you
with my
see that?
peoples.
It's a meme with
Don't you do it. Don't you talk about that meme. I was so Alex posted that shit. Talk about Christmas, December birthdays. They
birthdays.
fused.
Yeah,
It was a what was it? It was a black bear and a white polar bear, and they fused and made a panda
to
bear.
panda.
And it said birthday gifts,
One
Christmas
gift.
gifts, December birthdays, Christmas gift, and they merged and made one gift. I was like, you motherfuckers. It's true. It's true. My mom might throw me a couple of dollars. My girl, I know my girl's gonna do something for me.
Yeah,
Um, that'll probably be about it. But I'm so used to that shit, it doesn't even bother me. I do wish. Well, I'm not gonna say that. The biggest gift to myself was being able to move and settle in my new state and have the things that I have now. That's like a blessing. I can't complain about anything. Next year, I want to go on a trip for my birthday, though. Bay's going on a trip for her birthday. Well, I'm going with her. So I'm going to do a better job of planning for next year. I'm a little early, but that's one of my New Year's resolutions. Like, I want to start planning for shit ahead of time. Like, I want to be a year ahead of my plans.
yeah.
So, all right, I'm rambling. 45 minutes, Biff. We did a long
I
one
know, right?
today.
I know. We thought we were supposed to do short and sweet, but goddamn, that Juice World got us going though.
It
That's something
did.
we was really passionate about because that was just that affects our community way too much.
Yeah, I need
But
this
you guys,
paradigm
we will
change.
catch you next week. So you, stay proud, stay black, and stay down. And we will catch you next week, you guys. Peace.
Peace.